11th grade one afternoon, my friend walked up to me looking a bit sad. I asked her what was wrong, if it was the other students. She said no, and then she said, "Sharon, don't cry, I'm about to say something." I was wondering what was going to make me cry. And then she said that her mom had passed away. Her mom died of breast cancer because she wasn't diagnosed early and couldn't afford the treatments. Her mother died leaving 4 kids and a husband. Many millions of people die across the world every year because of cancer. And remember, cancer doesn't only affect the patients, but their families as well. Today, my team and I will be pitching on the Canadian Cancer Society. And we hope that you decide to donate to this charity. Before I go on, I'd like to introduce my team members. Akkad Aisha, Berube Sharon, myself, Gaur Lakshay, Ibrahim Talha, and Harpreet Kaur. The Canadian Cancer Society works tirelessly to prolong and improve the lives of patients. Thanks to the kindness of our donors and volunteers, we can offer support services to help people better manage life with cancer, finance innovative research into all types of cancer, influence healthy public policies to prevent cancer, and support those living with the disease. Our purpose here today is to raise funds for the Canadian Cancer Society. These funds are going to go to help patients to manage life better by paying for treatments. It's going to invest in life-changing research for cancer. It's going to educate the public on cancer prevention and how to support those living with the disease. Here's a look of some cancer patients in the hospital. Cancer can affect anyone, young, old, healthy, weak, men, women, and even children. Here's a look at the statistics estimated in Canada for this year, 2022. And these numbers shows the number of people that receive cancer diagnosis, number of people that die every day because of cancer. If we look, it says every day on average, 233 Canadians would pass away from cancer. Cancer is a deadly disease. Here we're going to talk about cancer in children and in adults. The causes of childhood cancer are not completely understood. While adults' cancer are often linked to lifestyle or environmental factors, cancer in children is different in several ways. The disease is the #1 cause of death by disease in children and occurs across all ages and all ethnic groups. Children can also very much get cancer. And if we look on the screen, it says every year the parent of approximately 15,700 kids will hear the words, "Your child has cancer." Very sad. For cancer in adults, it's usually, like I said earlier, your lifestyle and environmental factors. And for cancer in adults, it will usually affect your epithelial cell. And it can also be hereditary, can be passed down through family. Now, early detection and diagnosis go a long way to help prevent and treat cancer. A result of funded research has shown that children with brain cancer in Canada and across the world can now receive a more precise diagnosis faster. Canadian Cancer Statistics also reported in 2018 that early detection of breast cancer has increased survival rates from 93% to nearly 100%. Most of the success is due to organized screening programs. MRI is a part of the standard practice for high-risk individuals in breast screening programs in Canada. So, funding into advanced technology to help detect and diagnose cancer faster can increase survival rates. Now, looking at the treatments for cancer, active surveillance has become the standard of care around the world for low-risk prostate cancer, helping millions manage their cancer while living life to the fullest. A Canadian Cancer Society-funded researcher, Dr. Harold Johns, developed a new radiation technique using a radioactive element called cobalt-60. After the first patient was successfully treated, cobalt-60 has treated over 70 million people with cancer worldwide, including many here in Canada. So funding into treatments is also another way to increase survival rates for cancer. Here's a short video on how everyone can play a part in helping to beat cancer. Let's watch.
1 in 2 of us will get cancer in our lifetime. That could be you, or it could be the person next to you. 1 in 2. 1 in 2 of us hear this.
And the biopsies do confirm that you have cancer. You okay?
But all of us can support the research that will beat it. Some work late, some work decades, some volunteer, some run 5K, some walk, some leave gifts in wills, some give £2 a month. Everyone has a part to play. Part supports life-saving research. So play your part. And together, cancer.
So together, with our donations and our support, we can all help beat
1 in
cancer.
2 of us will get cancer in our lifetime. That could be you, or it could be the person next to you. 1 in 2. 1 in 2 of us hear this.
And the biopsies do confirm that you have cancer. You okay?
But all of us can support the research that will beat it. Some work late, some work decades, some volunteer, some run 5K, some walk, some leave gifts in wills, some give £2 a month. Everyone has a part to play. Part supports life-saving research. So play your part. And together, cancer.
Now, you may ask, why donate? Like I already said earlier, by donating, we give patients another chance to live life to their fullest. Remember, cancer can be passed down through generations, and you may be saving a family without knowing. and 100% of the funding goes to the Canadian Cancer Society for research and treatment of the patients. Your donation will support a variety of projects, including clinical trials, support services, and research that could save lives. Here we see some kids and a lady with cancer. It's very sad. So now, are you ready to save a life? Are you ready to donate? Are you ready to save a family? Thank you.